Hey there, I'm Devaa.
And I'm Justin.
And we are coming to you from our Worldschooling Hub in Troncones, Mexico. So we are going to give you our top 5 things that have made our Worldschooling Village a success. This is our 3rd year and it's pretty successful. We now have 12 families here this week. We usually have 10 to 12 families for 2-week chunks. And so far this is our 3rd and biggest and I think most fun year so far.
17 kids on site right now with about 21 adults.
So what has made it a success?
So the 5 successes that we're thinking of right now is curated community. So we did Zoom calls and telephone calls with all the different participants that are on site to see if they're a good match for what we're doing here. And that was very helpful to be on the same page with all the different parents and how we're parenting. And
I think just to jump on what he was saying about community in the first place, one of the things that I've noticed in talking with other Worldschooling families who are just doing it on their own and not in a hub is the lack of community, and that it can be really hard to find other families and plug in. And so the way we're doing it is all starting at the same time with a group of people who are all wanting to meet each other. So having built-in community with people that you really like, connect with, that there's already a resonance and a desire to meet each other has been, I think, the top secret to our success. And then number 2, facilitated connection. So every week we have a number of activities, most nights actually, where we have some sort of facilitated activity. So for example, Monday nights we do a heart share circle, and usually either Justin or I or someone else who's a pretty skilled community facilitator facilitates that. And there's a deeper space for everyone to check in about who they really are, what's going on, what's up in their world. And that's, for example, our Monday night. Then on Wednesday nights we have men's group. Thursday night we have women's group. Friday nights, last one we did a salsa night with our community. I know next week someone's wanting to do improv games on Tuesday night and a talent show another night. So having facilitated times when we come together that are structured so people really get to know each other in a deeper way has been really instrumental.
Absolutely. And also compassionate communication and empathy built into our community, because to create connection and keeping that connection takes some effort. So we're working on, both with the kids and the adults, connecting with empathy and compassion throughout the week, and we're finding out that that really helps as well.
Yes.
The next piece with family participation, people giving their gifts. So people that are doing online sessions, we have internet here, which is another nice aspect of Worldschooling, but they're always connecting online, but what can people do in person? So if you are a musician, play music. If you are a healer, give your gifts to your community here. Once that kind of circle starts happening, we learn each other's gifts, and we just realize how rich our culture and our people are, just between all the adults and the kids here on site.
Yeah, so for just some examples of what he's saying, we have one woman who runs like mastermind circles for entrepreneurs. She's running those groups. We have an incredible woman who is a kirtan chanting facilitator. She did a music play shop. Someone else has been doing a nonviolent communication group. I did a singing circle one morning. And so people really being encouraged to bring the skills that they have and give them to the others in the community makes the community experience much more rich for everyone. Next is number 4, giving back to the local community. So we are mainly Americans, Europeans, and Canadians here, and we don't want to just be a gringo enclave. And so we're working with a local foundation to give back, and we've mainly been doing that in the form of every week going to the local school and putting on workshops for the kids. So like tomorrow we're going to be doing a workshop with arts activities. We're going to be beading and making butterflies and probably doing some songs, but every week we've come up with different workshops, arts, creativity. We're going to be doing a community garden and supporting that community garden. So it's important to find ways to get to know locals and really give back, and that has everyone feeling good about the experience, and we're able to get more woven in. And then, number 5, you want to do that one?
Sure. You want to
I'll start
it?
Sure. Yeah. So the number 5 is high quality staff. And what we mean by high quality is staff who are adaptive. There's a lot that's always changing here. We need people who are pretty flexible, compassionate, responsive. This is especially important for the teachers that we hire. We hire teachers locally for our school, so they have to be awesome teachers. And the people that are dealing with our food, we have lots of food sensitivities and allergies and things that are not that common, probably in the local clientele. So people who are willing to be responsive and receive the feedback with a smile, able to take feedback. So it's really important that you choose carefully who is going to be part of your staff team.
Absolutely. And the last bit I'd like to add in there is, as a organizer, Dave and I have been taking this role on this year, is how, once we're on site, to designate different roles to other people to participate, volunteer roles and then also work trade roles. It's been pretty imperative to have, if we have common food, to have people in a role holding that down, facilitating that. If we have any shared resources such as cars or other things, to have people holding that down so that we can stay in a position of holding down the other parts.
Yeah,
of this
and also
large project.
It has people feel like this is not just a vacation. It's a community experience. So people are helping, tidy up certain things, or we do a shared aftercare after school. And so there's ways that people can really contribute. And people get to know each other while they're doing things together, whether you're washing dishes together, washing kids together, folding towels that kids have left out. It is another way to build community. So those are our top 5.
That's what's going on here in Mexico near Zihuatanejo. If you are interested in joining us, we have a few spots, February 3rd through February 17th, week and 2-week long stays available. So thanks for staying in touch with us.
And you can reach out to us at worldschoolingvillages@gmail.com. worldschoolingvillages@gmail.com. Hope to see you soon in Mexico. Bye.
Bye-bye.